Good, beautiful morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul for our live Q&A. And this is strictly Q&A today, folks. I might have a couple of announcements to make. I'm just waiting for some information to come in. But good morning. Good morning and welcome. It is Friday, December the 8th, 2023. And we're just going to wait until people arrive. And when you do, we'll take your questions. So we're here to take your questions. You want to get some guidance, talk to your guardian angels, get some inspiration, be open and receptive to asking questions that you need the answers to, and be open to receiving those answers as you might. My name is William Michael Forbes. I'm a spiritual medium, a channel, and an intuitive life coach. And for about 4 years now, I've been bringing through the knowledge and the wisdom of ascended masters, guides, angels, other multidimensional beings. And it's been quite a journey, and I'm grateful to be here to assist humanity in this process that we're in right now, shifting our consciousness from fear to love. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning. Good morning, Mary. Good to see you. Good morning, Kira. So this is our Friday live Q&A. So this is just, feel free to ask any questions that you might have, seeking answers to. And again, we'll do the best to bring the answers through for you that you're able to receive. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody's coming on here. It's wonderful to see. Hi, Guadalupe. Hello, Maria. Hi, Carol. Happy Friday to you too, Amanda. Thank you so much. Hello, Sharon. So this is our Friday live Q&A. And I'm understanding that on this upcoming Monday, the 11th of December, I'll be doing I've been invited to do a podcast called the We Are One podcast with spiritual medium Mary Hernandez. And as soon as I get all the details for the time and the location, where to find the podcast, I will post that on my channels and social media things, so you can join us for this meeting of like-minded souls who bring through our guides, angels, and other multidimensional information. But yeah, so this is question A. So feel free to ask any questions. Hello, Ian. Good to see you. Last night, just for those of you that weren't present for our Patreon's live event last night, we had Master Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael did a session on transformational healing, where they literally, it was amazing. They discussed how the function of healing works, how to work from the quantum field of inside and outside simultaneously to heal the body. And they did this amazing meditation with us to heal our bodies and restore our bodies. They were telling us basically, you can heal your body. Any part of your body is designed to follow what we think, and it does. They said everything you think and feel directs the activities of your cells. Right? It's really beautiful. Anyway, for my patrons, the recording from that event is now up on my Patreon page, patreon.com. For those of you that aren't patrons, you can go at least and get a little snippet of it free of charge there. But again, everybody who was there last night, thank you so much. It was a wonderful, wonderful evening. I really enjoyed myself immensely. Hi, guys. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wonderful. Yeah. Hello, guys. Hello, Lauren. Good to see you. I left a narc, and my daughter has been in no contact with me since. She's singing in a band this weekend. Should I go? Laura, I get a strong yes for that. But go into the back of the room, because she's afraid that you might not honor her the way she needs to be honored. But go to the back of the room and enjoy that. You see your daughter's wonderful talent. She's going to flourish. Your daughter's going to flourish. Like, she's really going to flourish. Let your love be the only offering you give her, because that's really going to energetically help her along that process. Because it's not just what you say to people, right? It's not what you just do around people, but also what you think in your mind about people affects them. Whether they're in the next room or 10,000 miles away, what you think about people affects them to various degrees. You ever notice world leaders who have a significant amount of responsibility, with the exception, I think, of Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump? Those two guys seem to be ageless, but most other world leaders, you notice how they age rapidly. Their hair gets really gray. They start to get weak. And look at Barack Obama. Look at Joe Biden. many other world leaders who just from the energy of people thoughts affecting them. So your thoughts affect everyone. I just wanted to share that because of her question about her daughter. Yeah, your daughter needs your love and your support, even if it's from afar. But I would strongly recommend going. Wonderful. Great question, by the way. Someone's asking, how do I become a patron and how much is it? I think it's about $5 a month, $5 to $7 a month, depending on what country you're in and what currency you're paying in. It's anywhere from $5 to $7 a month to get access to the free monthly live event where we channel the guides, angels, ascended masters, do Q&As. We do usually live events. Sometimes there's meditations. There's different things. Plus, we have a feature where you can ask a question once a month free of charge. Just submit the question to me directly through Patreon, and your question will be answered. And the other thing we're going to do is be doing a draw for a free reading with me with our patrons this month. So that'll be very exciting too when we do that. Someone's saying, we are grateful to have you, William. Today, I would love a message from my dad. Thank you, Kira. He says you need to release. He says you need to release the illusion of my loss. I'm not gone. I've been with you. He says, don't be in a rush to try and get to me. He says, your heart has been hurting since he left. He says, let your heart be whole. I am with you. I love you. Let your heart be whole. Let your heart be whole. He doesn't like that you're carrying the illusion of his loss with you. He's not in a physical body, and in that sense, he's not physically present, but he's energetically with you. He's been trying to encourage you to live a more fulfilling and joy-filled life. Again, release the illusion of his loss from your heart so that your heart will heal. Right? Very fascinating. Thank you, Kira. I really appreciate that question. Yeah, wonderful time. So yeah, for that person about the Patreon, yeah, just go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/William Michael Forbes. You're on TikTok. You can also go to my Linktree link. Anybody who wants to book a reading with me or check out some of the other social media things that I do, our YouTube channel, you can go click on my Linktree link there on my Patreon page, on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok bio page. You'll see my Linktree link, and you can get access to all my different platforms. You can book readings, join our courses and classes as well. Someone keeps saying, I keep seeing millipedes in my house. What is the meaning? Yes. The energy that I'm getting, just give me a second. I want to tune into this. You need to really slow the speed of your life down. Like you need to take a week where you're just going deliberately, meticulously, mindfully, but not in any form of you've got to get rid of this. I have to get their energy for a week. Do that. And something's going to happen in that week. If you dial down that, I've got to get somewhere. I've got to do that. Get that energy I've got to out of the way and just say, I'm doing this. Be really in the present moment. Yes. This is an energy of a tree that's on your property. It's an energy of a tree that's saying that you need to slow right down, right? That's what their message is. The tree sent them into your house so that you would pay attention. Slow down, right? Slow down, really. You need to really do that. Yeah, thank you so much. That's a really good message too. I love that. Good morning, Robert. Good to see you here. Over here, we got a question from Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Good to see you. From the UK, I think. Hi, William. Would love any guidance regarding my healing journey. Thank you. Well, everyone, thank you for asking that question, Jacqueline. And it's important because I don't know who this is, but they're coming in and saying it's important that you all understand that the energy is being made available to be in great joy or great suffering. The energy is available. You can draw it into your body. You can pull it into your physical body from the physical air, the substance of the sun that permeates all things on this planet. You can draw this substance into the body with the clarity of intention the clarity of intention that it is going to heal, restore, rejuvenate, re-energize, revitalize every function of your body. I love that. We're really at that place right now where all this ascension energy is coming in, and they keep giving us the same message. Thank you for that question, Jack. I really appreciate it. So pull that energy into your body, like pull it in wherever you need the healing in the body. Pull the energy in with the intention that you're pulling in this healing energy that will heal the body. This will rejuvenate, and statements in your mind that support and reconfigure the energy. So the statements that you hold in your mind: my body's being rejuvenated, re-energized, revitalized, my nerves, my organ. You can even pick a specific thing. Like last night, Archangel Raphael was saying that you could pick a specific part of your body that's having difficulty, and you can communicate. He said that there's a group of cells in the heart, in the physical heart, that are undifferentiated cells. Science knows them as stem cells, that act as directors for the messages to the rest of the body. And I'm paraphrasing right now. And he said that those undifferentiated cells can send new signals to the differentiated cells to alter and change their function. It was really fascinating. But yeah, you want to bring in energy into the body that you know that you're telling the body this will rejuvenate, re-energize, revitalize your heart, your nerves, your lungs, your liver, your kidney. Raphael said that every cell of your body listens to everything that you think and experiences everything that you feel because of what you think, what you believe and experience about the world. Every single cell in your body is listening. Even the heart is listening. The kidneys are listening. The digestive system's listening. Your nerves are listening. Your organs, your glands, even the marrow of your bone hears your thinking. And it even hears the thinking of other people that comes into your mind. If somebody gives you a thought, they're giving you an energy. Anyway, it was really fascinating. I'm paraphrasing, again, what was said last night. But that's the gist of it. But thank you so much for that. Mary Ann of Scott saying, I asked my back what it needed to tell me about the osteoporosis, and I received affirmations to tell it, and how to change my mindset and actions to support the affirmations. That's beautiful, Mary Ann. That's really what it's about, learning to recognize that every single cell in your body is alive. It's a great one. Thank you so much. Someone says there's a bright sonic lightning above my house. Yeah. Use that energy, Robert. Take that energy and apply it to what you want to manifest in your life. Like you can draw off that energy. We're seeing high electrical intrusion, which is high energetic intrusion into the planetary system from the sun, which is receiving a high infusion of galactic energy from the central field of the galaxy. The energy being transmitted can only be changed from one state to another. It's just energy. And whatever you're perceiving above your house, when that happens, draw that energy in. Repurpose the energy to heal your body, to transform your life, to send out love to the humanity. Energy can't be created nor destroyed. And that includes emotional energy, follows the same principles as energy itself, what science calls energy. Emotion is literally energy that you have access to. And it can't be created, it can't be destroyed. It can only be changed from one state to another. So use that energy. Use that energy. Thank you so much. Can I please get a message from my past husband? Hi, Elizabeth. He says to tell her to stop mourning. Stop mourning. He wants you to stop grieving so you can. And he says, stop thinking of me as I am finished. I am not finished. I am with you. For Pete's sake, I'm with you. I have not gone anywhere. I am with you. Yes. He's insistent that you're so caught up in the belief that he's gone, you're not feeling his presence with you now. He says, I'm sorry it's not the same as holding you or touching you, but I do that in the way that I can. I come close to you, but you push me back because you go into sadness and mourning and insist that I'm not with you anymore. Yes. So get connected to him right now, Elizabeth. Like, really feel his presence. They keep saying this to me, would you please tell people when they feel sad that we're not with them anymore? That's actually when we're energetically with them. We're with them, present with their energy, but they can't feel us because their mind is in the way. And so they keep telling me the simple thing to tell you to do, when you have that moment where you start to miss them, okay, when you have that feeling, I'm missing them, that's when their energy is present with you. And if you take a slow, deep breath and relax, you'll feel them. You might feel a touch on the face. Sometimes they'll interact with your hair. Sometimes you'll feel like a cool breeze where there is no breeze. But they'll interact with you in the way that they're able to. They can't interact with you with a physical body because they don't have one anymore, right? It's very frustrating for some of them when they come to you so closely, so powerfully, and you go into great sadness and, oh, they're gone, they're missing, and you don't feel the presence. And it's basically like telling them, you're not there, I don't believe you, right? So the next time you feel that sadness, pause and know that in that moment, their energy is trying to interact with. Feel where are they interacting with you in your heart? Are they interacting with you on the surface of your skin? Are they interacting with you with an emotion? Because love is a very powerful emotion. You think you're missing the love when they transmit love to us. And what happens is you feel that love for a moment and then you go, oh, they're missing. And then you cut yourself off from feeling love and you cut them off from being able to experience giving you the love. So, yes. Take a moment now, Elizabeth. Yeah, for Pete's sake. You keep saying, for Pete's sake, I'm right with you. Right? That's really cool. Well, yes. Glad you got that, Elizabeth. I'm really glad you got that. Excuse me. There we go. I just got to check a message here. Let's see. I'm waiting to get some information on an event. I haven't received it. There we go. Hi, Basia. Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, Basia's asking, I would love a message from my dad. Thank you. I think that, yes, I will. So the same consideration that was offered to the other one is now offered to you, to sense and feel his love. A lot of people some of you we know, okay, I'm being told that some of you know you have had relatives and loved ones that left and you did not leave on good terms. They want you to know and be assured that there is nothing out of place. They are grateful and honored and cherished to have been in your life. They really are. They don't care. When you leave the physical body, it's like taking off a mask and you suddenly see very differently than you were seeing in the body. And just know that you're loved. You really are. Hello, Shantae. Shantea, can I get a message from my guides, please? If you've got a drum, someone's telling you that getting into the rhythm of sound would be really beneficial for you today. They're saying you need to, your heart chakra center needs to be realigned. The rhythmic drumming will be very good with you. I'm being shown like a drum about 15 inches in diameter and about 3 or 4 inches deep. And it needs to be held in the hand, and there's a rhythm. It must be a rhythm done with a natural material. Your striking of the drum must be done with a natural material. This will help with the reactivation of your heart center to activate and amplify it, okay? Wow. Good morning. Wow, great question, Shantae. Hi, guys. Lauren's asking, I had an encounter with a monkey attacking me a few days ago. I'm not afraid of monkeys, yet a deep fear came up in that moment. Can I get some guidance on that fear and what it wants to show me? Yes, you need to release the fear. All the monkey did was reveal to you what you hold in yourself. There's a part of you that's holding on to the belief that you can still be harmed, that you still believe in getting hurt and harmed. All the monkey did was reveal that place within you. You requested this. Your higher self requested this so that you could release this fear, so that the next segment of your life can begin to unfold. You must release that fear that you felt in your body, because the monkey just revealed to you where the fear lives in your body, because the emotions live in our bodies, right? All emotions that you hold on to live in your body. you need to release that fear from that place in the body. And then the next segment of your life is going to begin to unfold. That's a wonderful thing. Thank you for that question. That's a beautiful thing. See what we got going on over here on TikTok. Yeah, we got a bit of time here today. Good morning, Gabby. Good to see you. Hi, Millie. Glad you joined us. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking the live. Really appreciate it. Someone saying, why do I cry during my meditations? This is from Amanda on TikTok. This is a good one. Why do I cry during my meditations when I send love out to my surroundings? Is not a cry. Is it not? Is it not? It's not a cry of sadness. No, it is not a cry of sadness. It's a cry of deep and profound, overwhelming gratitude that you can allow through you the light and love of the divine to flow freely through you to everyone. That's happened to me many times in my meditation, where I just burst into tears of just overwhelming gratitude, knowing that this incredible thing is happening. I don't even know what it is. I just know something amazing is happening by the allowing of that energy. So it's not the energy of sadness. It's the energy of profound gratitude and graciousness. Yeah, it's really amazing. It happens a lot. Sophia, thank you for that super chat. Really appreciate that. How can I work with the lab-grown white sapphire that came to me? Wow, Sophia, that's amazing. I'm wondering if you are one of one of my Patreon, Sophia, last night, that was told about Lemurian crystals. That Lemurian crystals can be programmed with thought. That all crystals, they said, I think it was Master Saint Germain that said, all crystals can be programmed with information and ideas. And yes, okay. So he wants me to tell you the same is true for this one. The same is true for this one, but the retention of the information will have to be reinforced, as the grown manufactured structure is not the same as the natural organic structure, which takes tens, if not millions of Earth years to produce. To create this in the lab, the retention of information is not going to be the same. So it's very important you understand that if you condition the energy of this crystal to take on certain information, you will need to reinforce that information at regular intervals. And I would tell you that the regular intervals in this case would be approximately 90 of your Earth standard days. The substances such as Lemurian crystals, quartz, other various crystals can retain information almost indefinitely once it's impregnated into the lattice structure of its system. Wow, I love that. Thank you, Sophia. I really appreciate that super chat. Great question, too. I love that. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Somebody's saying here, I want to share this. And I need to hear that message about my grandma. I often think of how much I miss her and love her so much. Thanks for reminding me that's her giving me love. And it's so true. I remember I'm not a drinker. And the first time I haven't drank in years and years. And I had this urge about 4 years ago, this crazy urge for a beer. I'm like, why am I getting an urge for beer? And my wife, bless her soul, said to me, ask who it is. So I said, who is this that I've got this urge for beer from? And it was my dad. My dad said, I would love to have a beer with you. So I found these beers called Heineken 0%. So whenever he comes to me, he likes to experience the energy of a beer. So I'll sit down and I'll crack a Heineken 0% with him and we'll share. He gets to experience the energy of how I experienced the taste of that beer. So he experienced that energy. That's one of the ways that we connect. So they'll interact with you in the way that you're open and receptive to them interacting with you. But whenever you feel their presence, when you feel sadness, that's when they're coming into your field. That's when you can connect to their energy, get messages, information, guidance from them. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Hi, Robert. Just scrolling down. Yeah, it was a great question, wasn't it, Sufi? Yeah, so some of my patrons, like Sufi, Daniela, I'm sorry that you didn't get the notice. Whatever email address you registered for your Patreon account, when you registered to be a member of my Patreon page, the email you registered with, that's where the notification will be sent from Patreon to your email address. And again, I do a general mailing a couple of days before the live event, because I often don't know what the event's going to be about until we get really close to that period of time. But I'm sorry that you missed it, but the replay is up on my Patreon wall now. You can go watch it. Hello, Bejeweled. Good to see you. Hi, guys. Hi, Marianne. I'm rarely around other people, but lately when I'm often brought to tears. What is the meaning of this reaction? Again, a lot of high-level empaths, Marianne, you're a high-level empath. You pick up the emotions of other people and can feel and know what they're experiencing and take it on as your own. You need to really be mindful of that. What you want to do when you start to tune into those energies from other people, you want to go into a vibration of love and emanate that out in concentric spheres from your body. Whenever you find yourself going into a place of sadness and teariness around other people, you want to go into a state of love and just emanate that out in concentric spheres from your body. Just go into love. You don't have to make any gestures or anything, but just imagine that you can take a breath, and as you exhale, you can send out this frequency of love that goes out to everybody around you into that space-time, and you'll affect them, right? Because you can transmit energy and you can just receive energy. We have so many empaths on this planet right now that are getting caught up in the emotional energy of other people and interpreting it as their own. You really got to be careful. You really want to be careful with how you receive energy, right? And then how you transmit energy, because what you transmit, you will start to receive as well. Thank you for that wonderful consideration. Annika Angel is asking, any message for me? I'm not sure if you know how to. I'm being given an image of you sitting in the lotus position. Sitting in the lotus position. You're sitting on a cloth on top of a rock that's about 3 feet in diameter. You're connecting the energy from the earth, bringing it up through the body, and pulling down the energy of the sun into the body, bringing these two into the central heart to meet in your physical body, and being like that for about 17 minutes. That's what I'm being told to tell you. So if you're able to do that, if you're not, but I'm being shown you sitting in the lotus position on a rock, on a cloth, again, drawing the energy up from the earth and pulling the energy down from the central sun to both meet in the heart, and doing that for about 17 minutes. And if you can't sit in the lotus position, then find the rock and sit in that position and do it anyway. I love that. Oh, no worries. No worries. Yeah, we can do that. Question from Sharon LaJoy. My friend Ron passed about 5 years ago unexpectedly. He was very spiritual, and I would like to know what his soul is doing now. And does he have a message for me? His soul is doing very, very well. Yes. I'm in the place that we spoke of. I'm in the place that we spoke of. I will remain here for still some of your time. I am grateful that you've reached out to me. I am honored by our friendship. And may you find the peace that I found while you are in that form in your life now. Wow. In the place that you spoke of. That's fascinating. I'd like to know more about that. Sharon, tell us a little bit about that. What he meant by that he's in the place that you two spoke of. That's very fascinating. Oh, thank you, Shantae, for that super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. It's wonderful. Someone's asking, this is Bejeweled by Bianca. Hi, Bianca. Or Blanca. I'm not sure if it's Blanca or Bianca. Blanca. Hi, what does dreaming of a white waterfall, royal blue cars, and pink electricity mean? This is a great question. And I got the energy of Archangel Gabriel coming in. The waterfall, he wants me to tell you, the waterfall, the white waterfall, is the descending of the divine that you have invited into your life. The descending of the divine that you have invited into your life. He says that's the most important thing for you to recognize. The other two represent the corresponding colored chakra in your body, are being energized by the descending of this, right? So again, if you take a look at the sequence of what you just said, the white waterfall, royal blue cars represents the throat chakra, and the pink electricity. Again, for you, that pink electricity will represent the feminine energy right down around the solar plexus. It's normally yellow, but he's saying it's down in the solar plexus for you, this pink energy. So yeah, so you're activating your throat chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Thank you so much. That's really cool. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Yes, it is. A lot of people understand there's huge energy coming into the planet right now. Like, it's huge. It's a huge energy coming into the planet right now. And you need to learn to realize what you hold in your mind, what you hold in your heart, which is your subconscious mind. Jesus talks about this extensively. People need to understand, he says, that the subconscious mind is what he refers to as the heart. What you believe in your heart, your subconscious mind, so be it. And these ascension energies, whatever we hold in our minds and our hearts, our conscious mind, subconscious mind, the energies coming into the planet right now will amplify what you hold in your heart. So if you got anger in your heart that you're hiding in there, it's going to be amplified. If you got fear, guilt, shame, it's going to be amplified. You need to learn to remove these old emotions from your body so that your heart is made pure by releasing all the energies of fear and restoring the energy of love, which makes your heart pure. Love makes your heart pure. Love makes your heart pure. And fear makes your heart dark, uncomfortable, and unpleasant. Thank you for that super chat, Jerusalem. Really appreciate that. Any additional recommendations from the loving spirit world to help me align more with my divine self? I don't know who this is, but they're just laughing. They're saying your joy. You must be in your joy. But there's I got a whole bunch of beings. They're just laughing. It's joy. They're just projecting joy. You need to align yourself into the manifestation of joy. Then what you ask shall be fulfilled. They're laughing. Like, there's all these beings. I can feel them just laughing. These are your guardian angels, family members, descendants or ascendants, people before you. That are just laughing. You need to really, really engage your joy energy. That will really spark the elements that you're seeking to have actualized. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. So that's really cool. I love how that happens. Somebody's asking, is it a good idea switching to Raul? My first energy for that was a yes. My first energy for that was like a yes, was like a go forward. I felt a pull forward to that, Tanya. That's a really good question. I wonder what was the Raul a person, a place, or thing? I'm curious. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, here's the actual question. Tanya has just rephrased the question. Is it a good idea to switch my cat food to raw food? One has allergies and the other one has kidney disease. Well, the yes was a yes for a reason. That's wonderful. I got Raul the way you originally wrote it. That's funny. And funny, I couldn't figure out if it was a person, a place, or a thing. Wonderful. I love when that happens. Yes, that's correct. Correct. Thank you for liking the video in the live event. Please remember to share it. Become the number 74 member on the team. Hello, Bejeweled. Thank you so much for the roses and the likes and the hearts. They're beautiful. Somebody's saying, will there be a school that reflects what you share with us for our children. There actually is something in the process, not just from what comes through me, but many other channels. But yes, there is something in the process. Our little part of it is being designed in the stuff that they're channeling through us that we're putting together. So yeah, there is a mechanism of schooling for children in the Western world that will evolve, that will actually teach children to become what they already are. Right now, school systems teach children to be what they're being taught to be, to believe what they're being taught to believe, to do what they're being told to do, to think as they're told to think. So who they really are is not being nurtured and developed and cultivated. And that has to change, because inside every soul, when they're born, the fullness of who you are has come into this world. And things like teaching the mind, teaching a child how to breathe, how to control their body, like simple things. Teaching a child how to control their body, that they can breathe, not just walk and talk, but that they can control their lungs, they control their organs, they can have a relationship with their nervous system, to teach them to be so intimately connected to their body that the relationship between them and their body becomes one of clarity and understanding, not one of mystery and uncertainty, which you see our medical sciences are filled with a plethora of disease and sickness and sadness, because people are disconnected from having healthy relationships with the consciousness in their body. Teach children this at a young age. That won't be a problem. They'll grow up healthy. They'll be able to feel the energy of what, if they're given a food to eat, and they usually do. Kids usually do feel the energy when you give them a food. They try to spit it out. You force them to eat it anyway. Children, no. But yeah, there will be elements like that where children are taught to have a relationship with their body, to become mindful that thoughts are things that create, that they're telepathic, that what parents hold in their mind, their children see as pictures, right? Anyway, I digress, but yes, there is something being created in that direction. And there are schools that do exist that do that. There are some monasteries, there are mystical schools in India. There are places where gurus and other mentors and teachers are instructing children. The Shaolin monks are very good with this. Most martial arts can teach children to focus on their body in such a fashion. So there are many schools out there that will do that, but very few of them that children are being brought to. Anyway, thank you for that question, Amanda. Really wonderful. Thank you. Some comments were filtered to protect community things. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. Yes, I'm just going to scroll down here. Question from hello, O-level English literature. Hi, Michael. Feeling spent. Any messages from my higher self? Many thanks. Yeah, you're feeling spent, which means your body's being burdened by unmoved energy. You've got energy stuck in your body. That's what they're telling me. You've got energy that's stuck in your body. What you can do is, if you can find a place, get near a tree. You need to ground some of that energy out. Go to a tree, go to the ocean, go to a lake, go to somewhere where you can connect directly with the earth in some fashion, and put your hand or put your feet directly on the earth. And then just hold your hands on the tree or hold your hands on the earth. Breathe slowly and deeply, and all that feeling of that energy, just exhale and allow the earth to take that energy from you, because she'll take it from you and transmute it into other things, because there's other elements, other beings on this planet that will use that energy constructively. So yeah, connect with the earth and ground that energy out. Breathe, release that energy into the earth, into the tree, and let that consciousness process it for you. Yes, please do that. Suffering is not necessary. This is a dynamic system of energy. Energy can be changed from one state to another. We can transfer energy from one body to another. Energy is constantly in a state of motion. That's its only attribute, is change. Energy's only attribute is change. It's illustrated by the movements of all the things around us. Its function is observable in many different ways. But yeah, release that energy from your body. No need to suffer anymore. Will reciting the Ho'oponopono Oponopono. Oponopono. There. Oponopono. It took me all this time to get to that. Yes, it will. Absolutely. It's not just reciting the Oponopono prayer. It's not just reciting it. It's feeling the energy that the recitation generates. This is where your prayer will become most effective. Simply communicating the words of a prayer are not sufficient for generating a response as a result of that prayer. What's really important is to feel the energy that you stimulate when you say a prayer. I am blessed. I am whole. I am complete. All is well and good in my life. It's not enough to simply say the words. To feel the energy that the words of your prayers generate, that's where you want your attention to go, the generation of the energy. As you become aware of the energy generated from the words, then the energy generated from the words will reinforce the strength of your word. And then the repetition then has the value because the energy that you are creating with it is consciously recognized. You must become aware of the cause and effect. You are a function of love. That statement in and of itself is just a statement, but the vibration that is stimulated from the energy that's stimulated from that word, you are a function of love. The energy is what you want to connect to in the function of your prayer. Once you know the energy is in motion, then the function of creation is enacted and enabled. Wow. Thank you for that, Mary. Appreciate that question. Do I only answer subscribers? No, I don't. I answer anybody. What's your question? I really, really love. I would really love a response from you. If I can find your question, I'll be more than happy to respond to you. We answer many, 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 many questions here at no charge. And if it's just a matter of whether we get to your question or not. So, what is it you're asking? DC0601. What's your question? Put your question in the comments. I'll keep my eyes open for it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got it now, Tanya. Don't be sorry, Tanya. That was funny. There's Mary Hernandez. Hey, Mary. I announced earlier about your podcast on the 11th of December that you invited me to, and I was wondering if you could possibly put something up on the screen about that. I was waiting for a message from you about it. I'll see if I missed it. Let's check here. Okay, so what Mary's saying. Okay, so it is the podcast is called We Are yes, We Are One podcast. Here, I put up on the screen here. Where's the banner there? It's the We Are One podcast hosted by spiritual medium Mary Hernandez. It'll be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will be on Instagram. If they follow both of us on Instagram, they will see it. So if you follow either Mary or myself on Instagram, you'll be able to experience that We Are One podcast. Is it, Mary, can you tell me, is your Instagram called We Are One podcast? That's the one question I have. Is it called the We Are One podcast? Can you just give me a confirmation on that? Or is it under your name? I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Here we go. Take that one off. I'll leave that up on there. I'm going to modify that in a second. So we'll go back over to questions. I'm going to see if she asked it. I'd really, really love a response from you. Well, you got a response from me, but I don't see a question. But if you're needing a message, just let me say this to you. That anxiety that you've been carrying around, this anxiety, it lives in your body, just below your shoulder blades in your back. You hold that anxiety there, and you need to let it go. You need to breathe it out of your body. Like you can actually breathe an emotion out of your body. You can actually draw with your breath emotions out of your body. So I would really encourage you to do that. They keep saying, just tell her to do that. Just tell her to breathe that out of the space between the shoulder blades, just below them in the back. You're going to draw that anxiety out of there and release it, right? Yes. And they want me to add that when you do breathe an emotion out of the body, always breathe it out with love and grace. Release the emotion with love and grace. Release the emotion from your body with love and grace. Yeah, so for those of you that are interested in coming to the podcast on Instagram, it's on the Instagram is Mary Hernandez is the I'll show it right here. Mary Hernandez, HERNANDEZ on Instagram. And it's the We Are One podcast. Or you can follow me on Instagram, William Michael Forbes. And yeah, you can get the link to my Instagram account is on my TikTok channel and under my videos on my YouTube channel. I have toys go off nonstop lately. Is that my spirit guides trying to tell me something? Yes, they're saying you need to pay attention to what you are thinking. We are trying to assist you and guide you in recognizing what you are thinking, what to let go of, and what to realize. So I'm gonna just give my spin on that. That when those things happen, pay attention to what you're talking about and what you're thinking about, because they're trying to tell you yes and no. We agree, we don't agree. They're trying to get through to you in the way that you can. So pay attention to those things. Sometimes around me, things will fall off the shelf. If I'm thinking about something, or if I'm thinking about doing something and I shouldn't do it, something might fall off the shelf. I'm thinking about doing something and I should do it, something might fall off the shelf. Or a crack might happen in the house. I'll hear noise. They'll communicate to you. Your guides and your angels will communicate to you in the way that you're open and receptive to hearing them. They can't communicate to you in ways that you're not open and receptive. Wouldn't make any sense, would it? So they'll always try to communicate to you in the way that you're able to receive their message. That's why number sequence is very easy. Coincidences, synchronicities, gut feelings, impulses, inclinations. Sometimes you might feel somebody tap you on the back. Your guides and angels will connect you in the way that you're able to receive. That's the only way they can do it. So yes, thank you so much for that, Mary. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to it. Court is asking, hi Court, how you doing? Is my father-in-law Blaine, who passed in June, upset with me that me and Casey aren't together? No, he's saying I would prefer you both to be happier. I would prefer you both to be happier. That is always my hope. Your happiness is my hope. It is my joy. It is my love. Yes. Yeah, he really loves you very much. Yeah, your happiness for both of you is what's more important to him than what he wanted, what you thought he wanted when he was in the body. Thank you so much. I can really feel his energy there. He's a good man. My friend passed away about 6 months ago. Does he know I needed him as well? He's still with you. He hasn't left you. That's why you keep thinking about him. Humans have this conception about death that we believe that when the physical body ceases to exist, this is the illusion. And even many mystics and yogis talk about the illusion of life, the illusion of the wheel of life and death. When the body ceases to function, your awareness is liberated from the body. Your consciousness is no longer able to function through a physical medium because it doesn't exist. It's damaged or it's gone. But you aren't dead. Your consciousness still exists, but in a function that's not physical. You're in a non-physical, relative to the physical body, you're in another dimension of energy. Think of it as a radio set. Your body is like a radio set. And your friends' bodies are like radio sets, and you're all these radios hanging around with each other in these physical bodies. And suddenly something happens and one of the radio sets gets damaged. And all those radio sets are tuned into each other. You groove with each other. You're all in the same frequency. You do the same things. You go to the same place. You like the same stuff. You're tuned to the same station, so to speak. And like a radio station broadcasting a signal through the system, the radio plays that signal. And when the radio set is destroyed, the signal is still there. It just doesn't have a medium through which it can pass. So if I'm playing chant Q107 through my radio and the radio is destroyed, the Q107 signal is still there. So the signal for your friend is still present with you. You can feel their energy with you if you're patient and calm and sensitive to just feel them with you. That the love that you felt for them, they feel for you. They've been, again, they're hanging with you because they know you need them. And know that they want you to go forward. They want you to really push forward with your dream. Like push forward, keep going forward. You can do this. You can do this, okay? They want you to know that. Anyway, your friends, your family, your loved ones, they don't leave existence. They leave the physical plane of existence. They just move to a different frequency of consciousness that's imperceptible to the 5 physical senses, but not imperceptible to your awareness, which is why people can sense, I feel them around me, because your soul is capable of perceiving non-physical dimensions. But most people are so caught up in perceiving only through the physical senses that they don't recognize or perceive these other realms of information. Now, when they gave us these master classes to teach people how to reconnect to your guides and your angels, your loved ones, your ascended masters, the people that are here to work with you and guide you, this whole process there's a system for relearning how to reconnect to the realms of information that aren't bound or perceived by your 5 physical senses. You didn't come here to suffer. You came here to create. Anyway, just so know this, that your loved ones are not gone from existence. They just don't have a physical medium of expression, and you can learn to tune into them anytime. Literally, you can sit down. You might not hear their physical voice, but you might. You might not hear them see them as an apparition, but you might. You might feel them as a caress on your face, and you might not. You will feel them in the way that you're able to receive them. That's the way it works. You can only experience something at the level that you're able to receive it. And if you're open and receptive, you can receive. I just got to take a quick look here. I think we might still have some time to hang out with you guys today. I just got to check an event going on here. There we go. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so I still got a bit of time. So yeah, so that's that. They keep telling me that, and they keep telling me to say that again and again and again. What does 26 mean for me? I'm being told to tell you the 2nd month, the 6th day. The 2nd month, the 6th day. That's what I'm being told to tell you right now. They're very clear about this. The 2nd month, the 6th day. And whatever that means, please share what that means to you. So that's for Dr. or DCDE0601. Strange name, but it is. The 2nd month, the 6th day. I love that. Hi, Court. Yeah, we got that already. Hi, guys. Just scrolling down here. Tanya, you'll be there for the closing of the 102 today. That's really wonderful. Yeah, for those of you interested in our masterclass series, you can go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com or torontomedium.com, and check it out. Register for the masterclasses. We start we've just finished our last masterclass for this season. We begin again next year in March with our 101 masterclass. We have our advanced program beginning in January. For those students that want to repeat it, it's only $99 if you want to repeat the course. We have our 103 masterclass coming up in January, and our 104 masterclass coming up in later January. And the later March, we have our 101 beginners masterclass on awakening in March. So yeah, you can find all about that. The new dates for the 102, which is, people tend to love that course more than anything because it's about releasing old emotions and getting free of them. but that class will start in probably late March or pardon me, early May. Hi, Lister. How you doing? Good morning. Feeling so good this morning. Did a lot of release work. Having juice now. That's wonderful, Listra's. Listra's one of our students. Thank you for joining me here. Love it. Hi, Caddy. Am I with the right person in my life? I'm getting like a squeezing in there. It doesn't mean no. It just means there's something's not quite developed. You're still in a process of connecting to this person. There's more you need to know about this person. There's more you need to know about this person. You know, with relationships, a lot of people, you know, they gave me this process for helping people to find better relationships. Questions are really important. Asking really good questions. One of the first questions you should ask someone that you want to be in a relationship with, if you're a man asking a woman about life, ask them once, or a woman asking a man, the first question you ever ask is, what are your fundamental beliefs about a man or a woman? Ask that question, because it'll reveal a lot. Questions are very powerful. But yeah, you need to learn a little bit more about this person. But I'm not getting a no. I'm just getting kind of like a pullback. So don't go too fast with this. Get to know them a little bit more. There's not enough knowing. You don't know enough about them. That's why you got this uncertainty, right? Yes. And they have to, I'm being told to tell you, they have to be more open to revealing to you. Ask questions. Ask questions. Wow. Oh, you're very welcome. I like that. Someone saying, glitter butterfly saying, hello, William. I've been working on unconditional love and sharing it too. You've deeply inspired me. Well, thank you so much for that. I'm so grateful to hear that. I understand most of what comes through me is channeled. Most of what you hear coming through this body is not William. It's the information from Archangel Michael, Master Jesus, Buddha, Lao Tzu, Zarathustra, many different beings. Pleiadian Collective, the Divine Collective, the Ascended. There's different groups and collectives that come through me. So I'm so grateful that the work that comes through me is inspiring you, because the goal that we're on right now is to bring humanity away from the frequency and the pitfalls of fear back to the functions and creation of love. Because collectively speaking, humanity has shifted itself from love to fear. And we've done this over the last 72,000 years. We've had at least 6 significant global resets in the last 72,000 years, from the conception of the manifestation of Eden, to Atlantis, to Lemuria, to Mu, to what you call Egypt, which is an extension of another civilization that's not Egypt. But all these different civilizations were slowly tilting away from love, because Eden was the beginning, the first awakening of love's expression into human form, right? And we've slowly been tilting away from that, and we're going to fear. And you're seeing right now where we are. We're at the pinnacle of the tipping point between love and fear right now. And they said there's still an opportunity and there's still time to prevent another reset, another planetary reset, by learning to shift our collective emotions from fear back to love. And that's the whole purpose of everything that they channel through me, is to help humanity shift from fear to love, to help individuals shift from fear to love, because fear is a creative force. Love is a creative force. And they're just, in the last analysis, different expressions of energy. And energy can't be created nor destroyed. It can only be changed from one state to another. But I'm glad if this work is inspiring you, share it with other people. Share their videos, share the live events. Let people know when we go live, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I don't have the capacity to extend to Instagram yet. Hopefully we'll do that one day soon. But it's really, really important that this movement in your consciousness from fear to love happens, and it happens within you. When you shift from fear to love, you shift from lack to abundance. When you shift from fear to love, you shift from isolation to community. When you shift from fear to love, you shift from sadness, depression, anxiety to joy, right? And only you can make the functional choice inside your own mind and body. Only you can change your own mind and body to align it to a frequency of love or keep it in a frequency of fear. But it always resides in the last analysis with you. We can transmit and impart frequency, vibration onto you. We can transmit love. We can transmit joy. We can transmit playfulness and wisdom and truth to you. But your ability to receive that and then accept that, to become that in yourself, to become the truth, to become the love, to become the wisdom, to become the compassion, to become the playfulness, this is the action that you must undertake. We can only provide you with the energy that might give you a nudge in the correct direction. But ultimately, individually and collectively, humanity must, by choice, move from fear back to the heart and the existence of love. The civilizations that existed before you, that have left you in wonder, the bones of which you see before your eyes, these things like the pyramids that you were seeing all around the world, there were civilizations far more technologically wondrous than you because they were slightly closer to the function of love than you are. As the decline of civilizations from the inception of Eden, the movement away from love towards fear has increased. The wonder, the majesty of civilization has diminished in its functionality. If you were truly collectively functioning in the vibrational state of love in your thoughts and in your actions, in your words, in your being, your civilization would be beyond any conception of wonder that you could even see in your own minds right now. The wonders of the previous civilizations would be diminished in comparison to the restoration of the fullness of love in your expression in this world. Please understand this, that if you restore yourself to love, you will create a civilization unlike any other that has ever existed, even Eden. For the volitional choice, the willingness to return to love, will have a reward far beyond your unconscious movement away from it. But now you must become conscious that all that you see and experience in your life and in your world around you are manifestations of either love or fear. And that only through the use and function of your free will can you restore yourself to love. We cannot restore you to it, but we can bring you an awareness of it. And hopefully it will be sufficient enough that you will realize that you are love. And you will surrender your fear, and you will not indulge in it anymore. And you will be free, and you will see a civilization rise up from the ashes of many ancient civilizations. That will be quite a delightful thing to see again. And then we will give form to ourselves in this world again. You must understand the energy in this physical dimension is very difficult because of its frequency. And so we are able to come through some individuals in this world that have enough resonance with us that we can transmit information through to you. But understand that when you restore yourselves to love, we will come in the flesh. We will come to you in the flesh. We will descend our energy down to the frequency of love. Wow. As you would understand it to be. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you. See that? Just what a little bit of appreciation can bring out, right? So who was it that asked that question? It was Glitter Butterfly. She extended her appreciation and they respond to us. Your guides and your angels, when you come from a place of love, they will respond to you. Just as if you get into a state of fear or anger, guilt or shame, then the lower vibrational beings will interact with you. There are devils and there are demons and there are angels and there are divine entities. And what your consciousness is at is what's going to determine what you receive. So if you're depressed, learn how to release the energy of depression from your body. If you're anxious, learn how to release the energy of fear from your body. And then those lower vibrational entities that thrive on that energy will lose their grip on you because people are being influenced. People are being influenced by these dark forces that are on the planet. but they're also being influenced by these light forces too. So know that you're not alone in this process. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're not alone. Not alone, not for a moment. Yes, I understand. I'm trying to remember if that was 1 o'clock Eastern time or 1 o'clock our time. Let me see. I better check the other calendar, guys. Just give me a moment here. I could be late for my event, and I'm sure everybody would understand that too. It'll just take me a moment to check this. Oh yeah, we got right time. Okay, so I do have to go, guys. I do have an event to tend to now. I want to wish you all much love, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for the meditation tomorrow. Much love, everyone. Bye-bye.